sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And for the Mavericks, Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Zubac with a screen on Dinwiddie. George for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Jackson can't get it to go. Now here's Doncic. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Doncic left side. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Dinwiddie with a screen on Jackson. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. George passes to Leonard. And here's Zubac. George outside. 4 on the clock. From deep. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Doncic outside. And he drives in. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Jackson outside. From downtown, drains the triple.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
They've got Luka Doncic, JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood, and it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Green in a shooting guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Shooting for the Clippers, Norman Powell, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Good on the second one.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws on Robert Covington.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wood, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
So he gets them both.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Out to Covington. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. The Mavericks trailing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kennard's checked in. .58 seconds left to play in the first half. Count that one.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
And here's Doncic. Outside, Green fires for 3. The shot off that time. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Wall. And yep, it's good. Wall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Doncic outside. Shoots over Wall. And it's Doncic missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Covington. The three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, this one is a coin flip, a 50-50 game on paper. Pretty even talent-wise. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'll be watching on my tablet.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say? Attack the paint. Make the defense feel your presence.
If we know what you're going to say, does that mean you're getting a little predictable? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Doncic with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in it to one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Doncic against Jackson. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
George, the shot's good. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Doncic. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Pass to George. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now Doncic looking for his first basket, still in this one. On target from range.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Doncic against Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Hardaway. Shoots from 14. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And here's Doncic outside, knocks down the triple.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Leonard outside. Zubats with a screen on Hardaway. Leonard for three. He can't hit that time.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And we've watched three so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Christian Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Powell covers. Dinwiddie left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wall. And too long on the shot. Pass to Leonard. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Well, the Mavericks shooting just 21% from the floor. Morris against Wood. Here's Bullock. Up top, Kleber. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target.
Now here's Wood. Here's Bullock. Here's Kleber. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Morris on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. Pass to Wood. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
The Clippers call timeout. They're ahead by 6. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Hardaway comes in for Kleber. And Doncic has subbed in for Bullock. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Wall. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out." Keeping it simple, guys.
Allie, thank you. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 44 seconds left in the fourth. A different look for Dallas. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Kleber comes in for Finney-Smith. And Green is subbed in for Dinwiddie. On the wing, Green puts it up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Outside for Green. Takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Hardaway grabs the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's Doncic missing. Jackson against Doncic. Now here's Jackson. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.